chemical industries, if I talk about the challenges, so main is not as a Gujarat, but I will talk about Indian chemical industries. We are lacking about the building blocks like methanol, acetic acid, ethylene, propylene. So all derivatives and downstream industries are facing this issue. That is why we are dependent on Europe, USA, China. So anytime if we have to address, I will just give one example about Assam Petrochemical. They have started methanol, but Assam is too far from western region where all customers are there. So logistic cost will be very high. As such, logistic is also a big challenge in India because there are Gadkari is always giving statement there are 14% cost is logistic. It should be in single digit. So Gujarat having 1,600 kilometers seashore. So many ports are there, but how we can address the logistic? Number two is energy cost. We are very fortunate now. Government is focusing on green energy, but still the electricity in India is much higher than China, much higher than Europe, much higher than USA. And on all of energy costs also there is a one electrical duty. Actually, industry is demanding that electrical duty should be a part of GST, so moderate can be available to reduce the energy cost. So feedstock, infrastructure, the energy costs, these are some challenges and clusters. In China, if you seen the growth of chemical industries in China, because there is a cluster approach. So there will be a pin and plug industries. So we have not to apply for electricity, we have not to apply for water, we have not to apply for steam. It will be just we have to plug, pin and plug. That approach in India, in Gujarat, we must address this issue because for MSME cannot afford such things without a cluster. So we should have a common effluent treatment plant, discharge fatality in sea. So these are all environment issues where ESG can be addressed. And there are some reforms is required. That is a big challenge because we have a green energy. If somebody wants manufacturing solar and wind, but if we want to buy 500 kilometers away, then there are many taxes coming from the source to the consumer. So it is also a big challenge. So I think these are some issues we must address.
I think everybody knows that chemical is a needs of life. It touches to the every corner of life. As that's why in any field, any building blocks or any pharmaceuticals or in any life of our human, chemical is need of the day. Now this is rising industry because now the affordability in India is growing because the income is growing, so people are changing their lifestyle. And government of India is also bullish that today Indian chemical industry is at number 6 in the world. It can definitely come to the number 3rd. How? Say Germany. As all European chemical manufacturing companies are facing problem. They are looking for JV, joint venture, or for their own investment in other country because Europe is not the right place today. So everybody is going out. So this is the right time that Indian government approach can change. Then we can be a $1 trillion economy by chemical to add to our Prime Minister vision to India for 5 trillion in within one decade. So future is too good. Entrepreneurship in India is too good. Manpower at a very affordable cost is there. So I see that Indian chemical industries have a bright future in coming days and coming 20 years. There, I don't have any doubt. As a Meghmani organic, I think farm is very important. And today, our all government department is worried about the quality of degradation of our land by the normal fertilizers. So Meghmani has introduced nano urea, nano DAP, nano copper, nano zinc, which can utilize in a minimal dose and giving the more efficiency. So one bottle of nano urea replace almost one bag of urea. So you can able to guess that how can that fertilizers uses large quantity uses degrade the land, but by this new technology where we have already put our plant and we are expanding our business in agrochemical in more than 100 countries and looking our own office in various other countries to market our brand directly to the farm inputs.
Apical, we have clusters from caustic chlorine to derivatives of chlorine and caustic. So we have many unique products which India was not manufacturing epichlorohydrin. We are the first to manufacture epichlorohydrin. Now we are doubling the capacity of epichlorohydrin. And CPVC also, we were the first person to manufacture CPVC. Now we are focusing on different caustic derivatives and chlorine derivatives in coming days, maybe a propylene derivatives or maybe a ethylene derivatives, maybe a epoxy like epoxy resins to consume our ECH more. So we have many ideas, market research is going on, whether we should go from propylene derivative, whether we should have ethylene derivative or this epoxy resin which consumes ECH. So we have a roadmap for 5 years ahead and we have enough land infrastructure so we can plan once market research report comes positive. Government of India message is that ease of doing business which is on paper, we should make it very practical. That's what I talk about, pin and plug approach, cluster approach like that. And PLI scheme which is more awaited in chemical industries since long, I think, since 4 5 years. That at least if they are planning, then they should publish whether which are the products will include in PLI. In my opinion, PLI is not so important. Important is giving better infrastructure, how we can reduce our logistic costs and availability of building blocks. Actually, if government wish, they can always give mandate to public sector units like ONGC and refineries and crackers. They must produce ethylene, propylene, methanol, acetic acid and give to the MSME. I think this is the only way. If I have to go talk with government, then MSME can flourish like anything.